Hey guys! So it's many months after our Walt Disney World trip now.
Many months.
Sadly. And we've uploaded all of our videos now.
Yeah,
Took us a long time, but we got there in the end.
Obviously, we are new to the whole vlogging scene, so it took a while getting used to editing and things like that, didn't it? Yeah. But we have got quicker. Hopefully they're getting better, and we'll keep learning as we go along.
Yeah, so we just thought we would do a video just recapping the holiday, like our favourite moments and just how we found vlogging the holiday, because it's our first time ever vlogging properly, and we just thought we'd do a video on it. So if you haven't watched our videos before, I'm Emily.
I'm Adam.
And we film lifestyle, travel and Disney videos. We filmed our first Walt Disney World vlog series
in 2023.
Yeah, September 2023. And all those videos are up now.
They're all up, all done.
Yeah, so if you are subscribed and you have watched all those videos, thank
you.
We hope you enjoyed them.
Hopefully we'll get many more to come.
Yes, we're hoping for some future trips, so...
They're all in the plans.
Yes.
At the moment.
We'll be filming those, so hopefully you'll like watching them as well, and they'll be a little bit better than,
than the first ones.
So, like I said, we thought we would just recap and just talk about how we found vlogging, and if you can hear any background noises, it'll be our dog.
It's a dog.
He's been chewing his bone and stuff, so... yeah, so we thought we would...
Just do a few questions and...
Yeah, we thought we would...
highlights of our
answer some
trip.
questions, talk about how we found vlogging, and just recapping our favourite bits of the holiday, so...
So the first question is...
How did we feel about vlogging? I was incredibly anxious about filming, because I'm an incredibly anxious person anyway, especially in social situations, so filming in public, I was terrified.
It didn't feel natural at first, but we did a trial day first, didn't we?
We did do a couple of like home
a few
vlogging
times
type things.
Just getting used to it and talking to a camera.
If you've been to Disney World before, or I'm sure you'll know anyway, there's a lot of people there, so filming in our little local area is a lot different to filming Walt Disney World, where there's loads and loads of people.
It seemed a lot better doing it in Disney World.
It got easier the more that we did it. Like the first day one, especially if you have watched that video, like Adam goes off to Tron by himself, and I'm left by myself, and then I'm filming myself. I'm very anxious, and I think that it comes across in the video, 'cause, yeah.
But then after a while of vlogging and just talking to a camera, people don't care that you're vlogging and talking to a camera. It's become a bit more accepted.
Yeah,
if
well,
that's the
nobody
word.
paid attention to it,
No.
other than waving in the background of videos.
Yeah, some people like to wave, or
being a bit like, oh, they're filming.
Or there's one guy that shouted to like and subscribe, which you should. If you do like them and subscribe for all future videos.
But a lot of people film in Walt Disney World, so it's kind of popular to do over there. So we got better at it, and I think that's obvious in the videos. The further along the days are, like I especially got back. I think you were fine. You seemed fine.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I mean, I've done things like being on stage and that before, so that's very sort of similar, where you just sort of like go out and you do what you do and don't sort of really think too hard on what the other people are thinking. You just crack on and do it, really. But you've done nothing really like that.
I'm very much a hermit and stay in my house, in my comforts. So that was way out of my comfort zone.
It does help with doing this and talking to a camera and just getting on with it and getting used to it.
Yeah, I felt better the more I did it. Watching back on the videos, I have a very grumpy looking resting bitch face.
Yeah.
I look very grumpy a lot of the times, but I promise I wasn't grumpy.
But then I think both of us did. It was out of our comfort zone at first, and we've been to Walt Disney World before, but it's first time vlogging, so you're constantly sort of thinking, what should we film and how much should we film, and we filmed a lot. Because even though the edits, if we get it down to 50 minutes, an hour, or I think our longest one was an hour and a half, our longest amount of footage that we put on was around 3 hours. So we have to cut down a lot.
Yes, you do film a lot.
But we mainly did it for our memories. So we wanted to be able to look back at it, and for Macy to see what we got up to, and yeah, just to be able to have it in our memories and we can just watch back.
Yeah, we definitely over-filmed.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of chatty content. There was a whole lot of talking, especially coming from Adam. We've watched a lot of other people's videos and we've taken some tips and stuff for our future vlogs, so
yeah, hopefully they'll get better.
Yeah, and I will smile more. I'll make an effort to smile more. I think just my face is just naturally grumpy looking when
we are really happy. We are happy that we were there and what we were doing.
Obviously I was happy I was in Walt Disney World, but
yeah,
it probably doesn't come across that way in the videos. So I just want to say I was very happy. I really liked Walt Disney World, so yeah. So
the next question we're going to talk about is, what did we think of Tui Premium?
Yeah.
Because we flew with Tui and we paid to fly Premium, and the extra things that you get from that compared to the normal Tui seats sort of thing. So you get an extra, it gets upgraded to 25 kilograms of luggage to go and hold. You get the priority check-in, and then, which was really good. Yeah, we literally, there was a big queue of people for the normal Tui flight. We went straight to the priority boarding and yeah, got checked in. Security, you get priority security. We didn't use it.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure that we actually had it, but
yeah, it doesn't say that you just go to Manchester Terminal 2 anyway, you just go to the fast track one, you just use that. But to be honest, it was really quick anyway. There was hardly anyone there. I think everyone else was stood in the other queue. You get the lounge, which was really good. It would have been nicer if it was a bit bigger and more comfortable seats for everyone to sit at.
Yeah.
But food wise was good.
Okay.
Drinks and that was good. Then you get priority boarding. It depends whether you think that's good or not, because for priority boarding, if you go on there first, you're sat on the plane for longer.
Yeah, but I guess it means you beat the rush of everybody else getting on.
You're not in a big long queue.
Settled, and yeah.
We weren't waiting long, just in a shortish queue, just got straight on there.
Yeah.
But then, other than that, the seats are larger, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're good,
you get a
they're
bit
wider,
more leg room.
you get leg room. They recline more.
We did it because we got quite a good deal on Premium. So if you can get a good deal on, I recommend doing it, but I wouldn't splash out to do it. It wasn't
anything
crazy
special. It wasn't like going from economy to like first class or anything like that.
Class or
yeah.
It was.
If you get a good deal, do it. If not, economy for Tui isn't that much different.
No, we flew economy with Tui in 2022 with Macy, Adam's daughter, and that was fine.
Yeah,
it was fine.
We've used Tui before, and
comfortable flight, so it was good. And the meal was just normal sort of meal.
Airplane food.
I did enjoy the meal that I had, but we kind of talk over all this in our travel day video anyway.
So we'll link that.
I'll link it. We'll link it up here.
Put it up there. Or
you can go
there.
Yeah, whichever side.
And we'll put it in the description.
Yeah, so you can go back and you can watch that.
So the next question is, what did we think of Pop Century? It is a value resort. I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It's in 22 we stayed at Art of Animation. Pop Century is, if you know it, it's straight across from Art of Animation.
Yeah.
And it's very much a mirror image of it, and it's got the skyline in it.
Probably one of my favourite things about the room was the pull down bed, being able to have the bed up and have the table space.
Yeah.
When we stayed at Art of Animation, we just had 2 double beds, and it takes up more space.
We only had a little tiny table, didn't we? So
we did, yeah. So it makes a lot more space having been able to pull that bed up.
Even if you have to pull it up and down each time, it's not hard to do.
Yeah.
We show it in the video how to do it on our travel day. So
it was, yeah. I'll definitely stay at Pop Century again.
Definitely. Don't everyone stay there because we want to go back, because it's really nice.
Yeah, we don't want the prices to skyrocket, so.
No. So yeah, Pop Century. Pop Century. Loved it. Yeah.
It was great.
Definitely worth going to as a value resort.
Yeah. Our next question is, what would our top 3 dream resorts be? So like we say, we've stayed at Art of Animation and Pop Century, so both value resorts.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Both value resorts. So yeah, what would our dream top 3 resorts be to stay at? Mine would be, so my top number 1.
We had to write these down,
yeah,
because we had to think about this question. There's certain questions we just haven't bothered writing down an answer because we'd like to both know ourselves.
Yeah, so my top dream resort to stay at would be Animal Kingdom Lodge. We do visit Animal Kingdom Lodge in our series where we went for breakfast at Boma, so you can go and watch
2.
that. We do a brief little show of Animal Kingdom Lodge, but yeah, I would love to stay there one day, especially have a Savannah view room. Yeah, definitely that's my number 1.
And I had also put Animal Kingdom Lodge because when we were there it looked amazing. If you could have a Savannah view, be incredible, and just the whole place looked really nice, didn't it?
Yeah,
it was just so nice.
Yeah, I'll definitely go back, even to visit. I'll just go back to visit Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah.
It was really nice. And my second isn't one that we've been to before, but I want to go and visit, and it's Port Orleans French Quarter stroke Port Orleans Riverside. I'm not too sure which one it is that I want to stay at. I like the look of the rooms at Riverside. They're the ones where you can press the button and it has like the fireworks on the headboard.
That does look cool.
Yeah, I would.
That's really nice.
I'd love to have that room, but then French Quarter has the beignets. And I mean, they're both close to each other, so
we haven't tried the beignets yet, have we? So
no, that's top up on my list to do when we go back eventually, is to try beignets. So that's my second one that I'd want to stay at.
Yeah, I think my second is Saratoga Springs. I have stayed there before, and it's just a really nice chilled resort, and I like the fact that it's so close to Disney Springs. I mean, we went in 22 and visited it, didn't we?
Yeah, briefly.
We went from a park and went to Saratoga Springs, had a little bit of a look around, and then we got the boat over to Disney Springs, which was nice.
Yeah.
I liked doing that. So, and I'd like to see what the walk's like going over there. And yeah, the rooms there are nice, really nice place, food's good. So yeah, Saratoga Springs I'd like to go back to.
And my third would be Wilderness Lodge. It's pretty similar to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I don't know that much about Wilderness Lodge, but I think it just looks, the theming looks really nice.
Yeah, we've seen them in other vlogs, and
yeah, I'd like to go visit there and have a look around there at some point as well.
And then my third one is Beach Club Villa, which is on like the boardwalk area near to Epcot. Again, seen it in vlogs, looks really nice, really chilled. We had a walk around there in one of our vlogs. I think it was day 3 part 1 before the Halloween party, where we had a walk around there. It just looked so nice and chilled. I'd love to go back there at night because we didn't manage to get back there. And also it's very close to getting onto the Skyline again, which I love the Skyline. So that's one of my other ones, and the pool looks really good. So.
It does look like a nice resort, but I'm quite happy to stay at Pop Century again.
Yeah, I would happily do Pop Century again. It's nice, got everything that you need. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm quite happy with a value resort, but there are top 3 dream, more pricey resorts that we would like to stay at.
Yep.
Our next question is, what is our favourite park at Disney?
In this one, both of us.
Yeah, we have the same. So both of ours is Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, we both love Animal Kingdom. It's just chilled. It seems less busy. It's got rides that we like. It's got food that we like.
Yeah.
The only thing I think it's missing is that nighttime show. I don't know if they still do the.
They do when it's dark. They do like a show around the tree.
Yeah.
It's just when we've been, it hasn't been dark early.
Yeah.
So we haven't been able to see it, but hopefully one day we'll get to.
And they stopped doing the kite tails?
Yeah.
They stopped doing that, and that was a really good one.
We watched that in 2022, and I enjoyed the kite tails. It was a nice place to just sit and just watch something quickly.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people didn't like the kite tails, but I guess I think a lot of people waited a long time to watch the kite tails and then found it underwhelming.
Yeah.
Whereas we were just walking past, took a seat, and then it was happening. So we didn't wait a long time.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed it. But I love Animal Kingdom. I love animals. I love the safari. I love walking around and seeing different animals. All the greenery, and it's very shaded. A lot of people say it's the hottest park, but I haven't thought so. I mean,
no, even though I'm sweating all the time, no matter
park,
where we are.
Every park is hot.
Yeah. Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I think Hollywood Studios is the hottest one.
That is really hot. Or every time we go, it's always really hot.
But Animal Kingdom, there's so much shade. There's fans everywhere. Yeah, it's just my favourite. It has some of my favourite rides on there, which takes us to our next question, which is, what is our favourite ride? So mine is Expedition Everest.
It is a really good ride, isn't it?
Yeah, we rode it for the first time that trip, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So much so we went on it
like
again and
times.
again. Yeah,
yeah,
in
we
a row. And
went a few times this trip.
I love a roller coaster, and yeah.
My favourite ride is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Such a good ride. Even in the vlogs that we'd seen, it didn't show everything, which I'm not going to talk too much into it, because if you haven't rode it before, it is really good. Yeah, so if you're at Epcot, get on Guardians. We went.
That would be my second favourite. I really enjoyed Guardians a lot.
We paid for a lightning lane to ride it the second time, didn't we?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we paid for a lightning lane to ride it a second time. The first time we got it on a virtual queue, but that's our favourite. So the next...
They're our favourite rides. So the next question is, what is our favourite snack at Disney? We haven't had that many snacks, surprisingly. I find that when we're there, we're not eating quite as much. I think maybe due to the heat or walking around, and so we don't tend to have that many snacks. But my favourite one would have to be the Gaston's cinnamon roll. That's a must every single trip.
Yeah,
we have to go there.
It is really good.
Yeah, it's that's my favourite thing to eat, and I would recommend you try it and get extra icing.
Yeah, you have to get the extra icing. Yeah. It's definitely worth it. And my favourite one was on our day one, is where we first got it at the Starbucks. Was it the bakery?
It's called the bakery
in
Magic Kingdom.
In Magic Kingdom, and it's the soup and grilled cheese. It was incredible.
Really the soup was amazing. It was very nice.
It was so good.
So yeah, I'd recommend that.
So yeah, if you're ever there, soup and grilled cheese. Yeah. If they have it, I don't know whether they have it all year round, but
I would think so.
Yeah,
and I think they would have it at any Starbucks. So.
And it is really good. So definitely get it.
Yeah. So our next question is, what is our favourite meal that we had? So we've only really ate on Disney property. Hopefully we'll get to experience some restaurants off of Disney property on a future trip, but as of now we've only ate on Disney. So my favourite is Ohana's, particularly the evening meal. We've done both breakfast and evening, and
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the evening meal more than the
It was
breakfast.
really good, and we were stuffed.
Yeah, the food was delicious. I really enjoyed it. I think the breakfast is different now compared to what we did in 2022.
Yeah, because they didn't have the characters then.
Yeah, you
either.
can meet Lilo, Stitch, and Mickey Mouse.
goes round, yeah.
Now, but when we did in 2020, the characters, obviously because of the dreaded sea, the characters weren't doing meat, so I would definitely recommend having Ohana's evening meal.
Just be careful of
how late
the
your
times.
Reservation is, yeah. So our reservation was 9 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because the fireworks were happening. We were running a little late.
So by the time we'd eaten and we headed back to catch the boat, the park had closed and the boats had stopped running. They were just bringing people back to the resorts.
Yeah, they were only bringing them from Magic Kingdom to...
Yeah, we weren't aware that we couldn't get the boat back to Magic Kingdom.
Nope.
So that was a little bit of a drama.
It's stressful.
Yeah,
But if you couldn't, we could have got an Uber.
Yeah.
But luckily, one of the skippers helped us out and got authorization to take us back.
Yeah, they were very helpful. I was very happy that they helped, so we could get back and catch the bus back to Pop. But that was a little bit stressful. Something to be mindful of if you got a late reservation.
And then the bus driver set off when he saw us running for the bus, which was great.
Yeah.
We were doing really well that night.
It was one of those nights where a boat came and he saw us like walking towards it, and then he left. He didn't mention anything to us like, oh, you can't get on it. And then again with the boss, he saw us coming towards it and left. So
yeah,
never mind. We got off back eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, what's yours?
So mine was Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge, which we had the breakfast, and that was on day 2. So if you want to go watch it, go on to our day 2. The food was amazing, wasn't it? It was just so good.
Really nice.
But it's not a character meet and greet. There's no characters there.
Yeah, it's not a character breakfast or meal.
If you like a lot of good food, it's worth going there. There was different African foods that they had on. The meats and everything were really good, but it's still good for kids as well, because it still had like the Mickey waffles, it had the pancakes.
There was a good variety of different food there.
There was a big area with different foods, and I think that has definitely been my favourite.
The service there was really good as well.
The server was really good.
Yeah, I think you had 5 drinks or something on the go at once at some point.
Yeah, they just kept coming back. They were bringing the pog juice. I was having cokes. I was having coffee. There was water, and yeah, it was just
the service was really good.
The service was really good. Yeah, the venue was really good. Yeah, I just loved it, and it kept us full. We didn't even have dinner.
No, we didn't. I don't think we ate again until like 4 o'clock.
No. So that's one good thing is, yes, it's a bit pricier, but if it then means that you're not as hungry because you've eaten so much, then that saves you having dinner as well. But no, definitely worth it. If you're over there and you're wanting to do a breakfast and you're not bothered about the character meet and greets, Boma's the one. So our next question.
What was our favourite show? So fireworks show or stage show? So my favourite show was Fantasmic.
Yeah.
That was the first time. Yeah, that was the first time we watched it, and I absolutely loved it. I would, watch it again and again and again. I'm glad that we filmed it.
Yeah. That's one reason this time we filmed. If you haven't seen on our playlist, there is bonus clips which have the full POVs. So we thought we'd do that this time because then at least we had them.
Yeah, for watching back.
For Fantasmic, it was so good.
Yeah,
it was really good.
We did a dine-in package.
So that is really worth it, isn't it?
You pick a restaurant. I think there's 5 or so different restaurants to choose from at Hollywood Studios. You get a 3-course meal and a special reserved seating for an area at the Fantasmic show.
Yeah, the VIP seating.
The prices vary. I think ours was like £50 or $50
I think
each.
we put it on the vlog, didn't we?
So yeah, I think it was around $50 each for the 3-course meal and the reserved seating. And we did sci-fi dining.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked the food.
We were really worried.
Good.
We were worried that it was going to be really dark and we weren't going to be able to see
what
we were eating, but it wasn't.
Because when we're eating, I have to have the big light on to eat.
Yeah, I like to be able to see our food.
We were worried, but the food was really good.
It was.
The server was really good.
Atmosphere, like I had a milkshake, and they didn't charge extra for the milkshake.
Yeah,
so
they usually charge more for it. But
yeah, and then when they bring you the bill, they give you like a ticket for the Fantasmic show, and then when it's time for the show, you go to the reserved seating area, like where the cast members are stood. Show them your ticket, and they'll kind of like guide you. They'll tell you where to go.
And it's right in the centre.
Yeah, and it was really good view.
If you don't get the VIP ones, you're like either side, if you've seen it, but then, yeah, we were right in the middle.
It was a really good view. So yeah, I would recommend that.
My favourite show, because when we were there, if you watch Day 3 Part 2, we went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. My favourite show was the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. Is that what it's called?
I think that's what it's called.
I think that's what it's called. But yeah, it was really good. The Sanderson sisters, seeing all the villains. I mean, the parade was really good. I enjoyed the parade, but the Hocus Pocus show, that was my favourite. I really enjoyed that. And because just the music's so well known from the show, from the film.
Yeah.
So yeah, loved it.
It was a really good show.
Loved it.
Definitely.
Loved that. Loved Fantasmic. Great shows.
So lastly, it's just what was our highlights of the trip. So my obvious highlight of the trip was meeting Eeyore, and I met him twice.
Yeah.
So that was a massive highlight for me.
Yeah.
I am a big Eeyore fan, and I have been ever since I was a child. I couldn't tell you why I like Eeyore, but I do. So meeting him at the Halloween party and when we did Crystal Palace breakfast, that was the highlight of my trip. It was, yeah, and we vlogged both, obviously, both the times that we met him, so you can go back and watch that. See me very happy.
And then the other one is actually going to the Halloween party itself, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party.
That was a highlight.
It was really good. It was, I think, because we did a bit of a review on it, and it was more a case of, yes, do it if you can afford to do it. It is really good, but the more we watch back on it now and see it, the more I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so we do have like a similar chat to this in one of our other videos, which we'll link, and that just is us going through whether we think it's worth it or not. But I really enjoyed the Halloween party. It is one of our highlights.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm glad that we did it. So next highlight, we did the animation experience at Rafiki's Planet Watch at the conservation station. That was our first time, and we did it once where we drew Copper from Fox and Hound, and we liked it that much we went back round, did it again,
like
and drew Bambi.
straight away.
Yeah. I loved it. I love drawing anyway. I can't draw, but I like to draw.
Yeah, neither of us can draw.
And yeah.
But they were alright.
Yeah, I know, I really
good.
enjoyed it. It was good, a good keepsake to bring home.
It was nice getting the train over there and being able to, you see a bit of the behind the scenes, don't you?
Yeah.
Of where the animals are kept and that.
So that was a highlight of our trip.
And then the next one is Typhoon Lagoon. We hadn't been there before. I think a lot of people sort of miss going to the water parks that maybe don't bother with it, but we really enjoyed it. I mean, we were only there for just over half a day, I think. It's a good chill day as well. We just sat in the lazy river, went round there 2 or 3 times, and
we didn't do it on our first trip in 2022, and I really wish we did, because I really enjoyed Typhoon Lagoon. I would definitely prioritise having a like water park day, or water park like half a day or whatever, every trip now, because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was a nice little rest from
went on a few of the water flume rides, and yeah, it was really nice.
It was really good. And then our final highlight is simply just vlogging the trip. Like, I'm very glad that we did film it. Like we said earlier on, it's good for our memories.
Because at one point, I don't think we were sure whether we knew that we'd vlog it, but we didn't know whether we would upload it.
Yeah, just keep it private.
Yeah.
But we thought, if people want to watch it, great. If they don't, fine. That's fine. We'll watch it. Yeah. It's good for our memories.
But we are happy that we've got subscribers and people have liked our videos, and
yeah, there's been a lot more people watching them than I thought there would be.
Yeah.
It's a little bit scary, but I appreciate it. So we hope you like the videos.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the vlogs, we'll link them down below.
Yes,
we'll have them all there.
We'll link the playlist below so you can go back and re-watch them, because yeah, I think there's 11 or 12 videos or something up now. So lots to watch, lots to catch up on.
Plenty to watch. And yeah, and hopefully they help you. They might help you do something that you weren't going to do before, because that's what happened with us with vlogs. We watch them all the time, and you get ideas, you can make an itinerary, you can make plans, and
everybody's trip is different.
And you just make it your own.
Yeah, every trip is different. And here's the dog. Oh,
getting in on it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, so hopefully you've liked this sort of catch-up video. Sorry the vlogs took so long to get uploaded. It has been a learning curve, and just learning more on editing and what we need to do for next time. Yeah,
we've definitely learnt a lot doing this, so yeah, our next set of videos will be a lot better.
Hopefully. Yeah. So hopefully, if you haven't subscribed already, you will subscribe and like this video if you like it, and go check out our other ones.
Yes, thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.